Hi guys, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well. So today I'm talking about fox nuts. And honestly, I didn't know a thing about it until maybe 2 years ago when I started focusing more on eating healthier foods. And this turned out to be a great snacking item, and it's quite like popcorn. It tastes like popcorn, but it's not. It's much better for you. In fact, it's rich in calcium, it's rich in magnesium. I have my notes here, iron and phosphorus. I'll put the link in the description. This is per Healthline. I like that website. So I always go there for my medical stuff. But anyhow, that's just me. And it's high in oxidants, and it may have... Oh, isn't that a bad thing? If it's high in oxidants, it should be high in antioxidants. So much for my research. Anyway, and it may have anti-aging properties. So I was sold. I didn't need to hear anymore. So I tried this and it's quite delicious. I had no idea. I don't think I've had it in India. But you know, this is I think been recently popularized amongst the mainstream because of this Indian nutritionist. Her name is Rujuta Divekar, and she's been talking about it. And a lot of these Bollywood celebrities, you know, fancy looking movie stars, they are her clients, and especially one called by the name Kareena Kapoor. So she is synonymous with Makhana, which is fox nuts, and fox nuts are also known as Lotus seeds from what I'm reading, and lily pop. So I guess from the lily plant, and Makhana in India. So they're known as lily seeds, Makhana, lotus seeds, fox nuts, all the same thing. It's available at an Indian store, and I've also found it to be available on Amazon. I saw people in the description, in the comments have mentioned, oh, this is really soggy and it's not good quality. But you know what? It's going to be soggy in a packaged form. What you have to do is toast it. So I'll show you two methods. One is the Indian way when you feel like something spicy, and the other one is more suited to, a Western taste with butter and cheese powder. That, it's just a new thing I figured out. And that's pretty good too. So I'm trying to get the family to eat this instead of popcorn when we have our movie nights, and they're warming up to it. So next time you're watching a movie, get a blanket and watch an epic film with a bowl of Makhana or lotus seeds or fox nuts. Oh, my head's spinning. Lily seeds. Okay, whatever. So come along and see how to make fox nuts in your home. So we have 3 kinds of Makhana here that I'm going to show you how to make. So this one is a pink Himalayan salt. This one over here is a cheesy butter. And this one is an Indian spice style, and I also put some cashew nuts in there. So let's go and see how to prepare this. So I have some Makhana here, slash fox nuts, and I'm going to make it 3 different ways. So we have a heavy bottom pan here, just a nice sturdy pan. And let's start with the easiest preparation, which is just comprising of fox nuts and some ghee and Himalayan salt. So just stir it, just toast it, and if you try to taste it at this stage, it's very soggy. So you keep stirring it and sauteing it, and then halfway through you can try a piece and see if it's becoming crunchy, and that's when we'll add a little bit of ghee to it. So I tried a piece and the outside is crunchy but the inside is not. So I'm going to keep going. So it's close to 10 minutes, and I tried a piece and it seems to be crisp all the way through. So I like to first dry roast it, and then I'm going to add the ghee to this. And this whole time I've had the flame on medium, and I might bring it down to low right now and add the ghee. So that's about a teaspoon of ghee for about 2 cups of Makhana. I find that if I add the ghee in the end, the flavor of the ghee is still there. And I think it's starting to brown a lot more. So what I'm going to do is probably turn it off, because my pan, being a heavy bottom pan, is going to stay warm for a bit. And then, you know, at this stage we would add some Himalayan pink salt, or better still if you have black salt. So I'm going to probably do a combination of the two because the black salt has a nice umami-esque flavor. Little bit of black salt here that I'm going to add. You don't have to do this, you're already done with the basic step. For a little bit of a pungent smell, I'm going to taste and flavor, I'm going to add the black salt, and it's all nice and crispy. And if you find that the salt or the is not sticking to the makhana, just add a little bit of ghee to it, so the moisture in the ghee helps adhere the salts and the spices to the foxnut. And there, this is ready. That's it. It took me about 10 minutes. That's about it. Easy. So good. So guys, we're ready for our next preparation, which has a cheesy and buttery flavor. So the same way, we go around stirring it for about 10 minutes. And then we have to turn off the flame and let it cool for about, say, 5 minutes, because we're going to add butter to this. So you've got to find a cheesy blend for this particular preparation, and I have mine from Trader Joe's. This works quite well. So just to add a little bit of cheesiness, and then I hope it has cooled down enough. So let's add the butter and some of this blend and just give it a nice mix. Oh, that's quite a bit. Oh, nice. It'll become nice and cheesy. So you want to do this at the very end when the pan is a little cooled down a little bit, because otherwise what happens is that the cheesy blend becomes all brown. So make sure to adjust the salt, because your butter may have salt, then this cheesy blend has salt. So just be careful of that. Let's try one. So crunchy, so good. Try it, guys, try it. You'll not eat popcorn again. So much better for you. I don't know how good it is after you put butter and all that into it, but it's a good substitute for buttered popcorn, that's for sure. Okay, so now we are on to our third preparation, which is an Indian style spiced makhana. So first we do the usual step. As soon as you turn off the flame, immediately add the ghee and spices. So these are the spices I'm going to put in after the ghee. Salt, black salt, that's the pink colored one, pepper, turmeric, red chili powder, and I have one more ingredient, but that may be an acquired taste for some. So that acquired taste is chaat masala. So this you will find in any well-stocked Indian kitchen. So a dash of this also gives it a little bit of a pungent, nice umami flavor. Now sometimes to this I will also add some cashew nuts, which are prepared the same way, but because their cooking time is different, I tend to make them separately and then I mix them together. Or maybe it will help to add the cashews later in the cooking process, but I haven't tried it that way yet. So once it cools down, you can just put it in a nice airtight container. And I feel like it is good for about 2 days, but the third day it starts to get a little soggy, so it doesn't keep that long. And voila, you have 3 kinds of makhanas to experiment with. Give it a shot. So guys, if you found this useful, do like, share and comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.